Hello everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paints with Mike. We're back with Sharon Warbaugh's painting that she very kindly got me, and we're going to start a new flower tonight. We are going to be doing a few of these through the early hours of the morning. That is purely because we're running out of days for May, and obviously I need to get as much of these flowers done before the end of May. So let's get into some of the colours, which I'm going to start off with probably, this orange colour, because that's seems to be one of the ones that is, you know, less of a colour of stuff. Sorry, I'm just looking for my wax because I've mislaid it. I've been filming the last in the series of that, or the completion of the, I can't find my wax. What have I done with the wax? Oh, do you know what, we're just gonna have to carry on. Earlier on I was finishing the completion of the beautiful butterflies and blue flowers that we did, fairly new from Temu. So I got that finished today. So I thought what we'll do is, because we've got an unboxing tomorrow, we'll give you like a double whammy. So you'll get like one about, I may even put a third one on. I tend to put doubles on. I don't like doing doubles, but I tend to put doubles on when we're approaching the end of the theme. I've got to do some kitting up, de-kitting tonight, and then kitting up some other drills today. Sorry, kitting, this is making no sense. So what I've got to do, right, let's just reposition this cellophane. What I've got to do is I've got to de-kit the flowers, you know, the drills that I finished with the painting earlier, and then I'm going to give them a quick wash through. I always wash my trays after I've used them, just because, you know, they can get quite dusty, and so it's always nice to give it a bit of wash, and sometimes if you yank the sticker off too quick it can leave a bit of residue. So yeah, I'm going to wash them through, and then I was torn between either doing this, which is Sharon's bird, or doing a little bit of the elephant. So I've got a summer one as well I want to do. I just want to start them all. Trouble is I ain't got, I need trays to become available, so we'll get some cleared tonight and then I can start using them. So I haven't forgot about the other, for example, this one here. Okay, the reason we paused that is because we needed that M colour, and I have found that now, so we'll work on that perhaps over the weekend. So yeah, I've got to do a few filming tomorrow because I'm not sure if Teddy's coming over or not, because his mum will change things at the last minute. So I need to, like, a few backup videos just in case he does come around. Then I can pop over him, the video's out of the way and done, you know, and then I can focus on spending some time with Teddy, seeing him for an hour or so, and then it'll be Britain's Got Talent. I'm really looking forward. I don't know why, but I keep thinking it's Friday today. I think it's because I'm excited for, obviously, the winner of Britain's Got Talent. So I don't know what I've done with my wax, and it's annoying me now because this wax has dried up. Oh yes, you beauty. I've just found this one. Fantastic. Okay, so we'll use that then. Lovely jubbly. I've been clearing up today because, as you would have heard in my previous whip and chat that I filmed today, I was waiting for a new Hoover to come from Argos, and Argos is really good because you get nectar points as well. The only problem is that they don't apply it. For example, if I went to Sainsbury's, they would give you the points there and then, but with Argos they make you wait 30 days before you get them. So I won't get them points for like 30 days, and I got like 160 points that is supposed to be you know, loaded, and at the moment it's going to take like 30 days. So I think it's so that you don't like, because, you know, if you send the item back, I don't think they can retract the points. I think once they're loaded sort of thing. So yeah, so it's a good way of ranking up your Nectar points, isn't it? So yeah, whenever I get a voucher, I don't save it. I know they're like Tesco vouchers last for ages, but I like to get the voucher and spend it there and then. I've always had this thing, like, I feel like the voucher would just go. So yeah, I thought we'll do this one now that we've finished that fairly newish one from Temu, just as like a little breather from a 30x30. Get this one done, and then we can move on to the next one. So I mean, I don't actually need trays for Sharon's bed because they're all kitted up in these very lovely trays that Sharon got me. So that one's ready to rock and roll, really. So what's lovely about British summertime is that we get daylight. I mean, I've had daylight right up till gone 8:30. So I get a little bit of extended hours, and I normally am doing dinner now. It's like 9:50. It's fuck's sake, Mike. It's now 7:15, and I normally have dinner by 7:30, but I've got some mince I need to use up, which is in the freezer, and I got it out this morning, and it's still a little bit frozen, so I'm letting that thaw out a bit longer. So you've got to make sure it's all freezed, you know, defrosted before you can use it. So I thought, well, while that's doing that, I'll have a bit of a whip and chat session, get some more of this done. So yeah, Sharon, I haven't forgot. It's just I have so many projects on the go. I normally have about probably between 7 projects to about 4 on the go, so between 4 and 7. So but yeah, anyway, the Hoover came about an hour ago, and I'm very impressed with it. It's quite low noise, which is quite nice as well. So it's not like a really loud Hoover. It's got like a blue. The Hoover's got the flu. It's got a blue like flexi hose pipe thing on it, but it's an upright one, so it's so much better than that shitty stick Hoover. Do not, whatever you do, get stick Hoovers, because they don't last very long, and with their canisters, they're like, there's so much room took up by the filter that you've got probably about that much gap, whereas the one I've got has got a much bigger, you know, probably about from there to about up here somewhere. I think you can take the filters out, but I don't know. So I whizzed round, because obviously I've got to give it a review. So I whizzed round and I thought, oh, this is lovely. I got a bit confused with how to connect the flexi pipe, because where the Hoover pipe was here that goes into the canister, there was a hole there and then a hole there that sucks it up from the floor into the canister. But then I was like, well, where does the other end of the flexi pipe go? Because it can't go from there to there, it's too long. But it turns out it goes into there, wraps round there's like a clip on the Hoover, and then back up and feeds into the bottom bit. So, and the suction is brilliant. So very, very pleased. I'm going to keep the box, because with Argos you can pay insurance for it, but as I spoke about in my other whip and chat, I don't do insurance. I think that's a bit of a con, because with all electrical items you will get a guarantee anyway, so I think that normally lasts a year. So yeah, I'm just going to keep the box for like a year, and once that guarantee's up I can then chuck it. But because it's fairly new, I mean, I paid £80 for it, but with the red 10 discounts that they've got at the moment, I got it for £76, which was a reasonable price. Didn't want to pay loads for it. I really, really wanted a Shark Hoover, but I'm not paying like 400 quid for a Hoover. That's insane. Like, I just want something cheap, does the job done. So yeah, I was quite happy with that. And yeah, so just had a bit of a whiz round with the hoovering, done that. I've got to do the bedroom, but I'll do that tomorrow, because I just literally wanted to test it out a bit, set it all up, and that's that done. So yeah, I've actually Like, it looks so much better, like seeing all that bit like sucked up into there. It was like proper full of like all this like dust and shit. But all you kept hearing was like a crackling noise, because I had so many like drop drills from diamond painting on the floor, so you kept hearing them all like suck up into the canister, and where it's like flicking against the canister. So yeah, I won't be losing this canister, Linda, don't worry. I can't believe I chucked the canister away. Like, yeah, I just can't believe it. It's really cool as well, because it comes with like a little you get like 2 tube pole things on it for, you know, when you're going around like the skirting boards and stuff. But they give you like a little small brush that you can shove on the pole, and then they give you like a little, it's like a little black, let me go and get it and I'll show you. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, they give you like a few different fitments as well. I haven't opened this one yet, but this is, I know it says for pets, but I don't have pets here. But when I checked it, I'll speak about that in a minute, but you get this lovely sort of fitment. I probably won't use that, but this was the one I purchased, which is it's called I think it's called a Breeze Echo or something, but it's called a effortless cleaning with your new Hoover. So yeah, it's got quite a lot of, that was the flexi pipe I was telling you about. But yeah, it's and they've got like different fitments on here as well, like the front of the Hoover, so it gives you like different sort of suctions, I think. So yeah, so I was very happy with that. Now it did say on there that it was for some reason it's like a pet Hoover, because when I was looking at the reviews, there was a review on YouTube that this guy had like dog's hair on the stairs and he was sucking it all up, and it, like, I've never seen a Hoover suck up so much hair. It was brilliant. So yeah, I think this Hoover is designed for like pet hair and stuff, but for me it does the job. So yeah, very, very happy. Big improvement since that art little thing. So yeah, so very, very happy. And then I showed my brother it, and I think he's got a bit annoyed because he reckons that he bought me a Henry one, and still to this day I've never seen it, and I was promised this like a year ago. And I know he had a Henry Hoover that has broke down because he took it apart trying to fix it, and it basically, you know where you wind the wire up, that mechanism's broke, and he kept promising and promising. And my brother works like my dad, so he will, if he promises you something, he makes you wait weeks, months, years, you know. And I was like, I can't wait forever, like, you know, I've given you like a year and you still not bought it. So I was promised it for like a Christmas present, and then it was like a year away, and then they said like that was when they sort of split up and stuff. And so I thought, you know, it took long to get it, but like a proper one, because I've been using like a stick one, which stick ones are okay. I mean, they do, like, you know, they do pick up, and it's got quite some nice suction. And but I've always wanted an upright, and I have a stick Hoover that is an upright, but that's the one that lost the canister. So but I've always wanted like a proper Hoover, what I call like a proper Hoover, and that the one that came today is a proper one, because it's been out of stock, and I wanted this one because of the reviews on it. And it was either out of that, or they had like this black and red one, which had, I didn't really like the mechanism, because where the bit of the bottom of the Hoover is that sucks up the stuff, it was like a ball joint, and I didn't think that was very good. So I know my nan's had this Hoover as well, so I know it's a good one, and my mum's had this Hoover as well. So yeah, I think it's a brilliant one. So that's ticked off. So I just need to sort out some new drawers, and then I'm gonna restart up the Come Shop With Me's, because I've put this Hoover off, like I've been putting it off, purely because it was out of stock. But if I don't get it, I'm just gonna like ponder on it and keep putting it off. But yeah, I just want to sort these drawers out, but at the moment they're too expensive. I'm not paying £170 for a set of drawers. I think I've seen a few for like £70, which is quite reasonable. So yeah, I just want to get that out of the way. I'll do that on my next paycheck, because obviously I have to pay bills and stuff. but it's not something I need desperately because I can still use my wardrobe. So yeah, I just want to get that done. I was thinking about getting a coffee table as well. I used to have one, but I felt like it took up so much room, so I got rid of it. I actually sold it on, I think it was like Facebook selling group. And now I'm sort of like, I do have like a coffee, like a square like mini one next to my sofa, but I used to use it for coffee, and now it's the home of the shredder, so the shredder sits on it. So yeah, I might just pinch a number 3 there. We've just missed one slightly there. I'm trying my best to keep like nothing touching this, because something touches this, it's stuck there forever. So yeah, so that's that done. Which I'm quite grateful for as well, because I was going to go Colchester, and because of the weather, it was like they were saying it was going to rain. So I thought, oh, do you know what, I'll get this Hoover out of the way then, get that sorted. So it's just like, I'm just like, it feels like a big weight lifted knowing that that's done. Don't have to like replace it again. Well, unless it breaks down, I'll get like a replacement because it's covered for a year. So yeah, so yeah. And then tonight I was watching a few of I had a bit of a cock up because for some reason my TV, it said with EastEnders that filmed on the 26th, or aired if you like on the 26th. It's, oh blimey, you can't see this, sorry guys. It said failed to record, and I couldn't work out why. So I had to go onto the BBC iPlayer to watch that episode, but I thought it said the 27th, so I've watched the 27th before the 26th, so I've got to go back over that and watch that before I watch the 28th. And then there'll be another episode tonight, so it's like you clear one and then you're back to square one again. But I don't know what's happened, but Harry's took Zach off in the back of the boot of the car with Teddy, and apparently, well, Billy found him in the boot because Billy, Honey, Nigel was planning to go out, and then Teddy needed help to drive him there to find out where he took Zach. And Zach's woke up, tried to get the steering wheel, and they've crashed the car in like what looks like a lake. So, but you can see they've not really done that very well, because where the car like comes off the bridge and falls in the water, you can see like a little jolt of a suspension, like as if it's attached to a wire. So they've not covered that up very well. I mean, obviously it's like a stunt car, so it's obviously on some sort of rig, so that's why you saw the little jolt in it. But if you're doing a program, you really need to sort of edit it so it don't look obvious that it's attached to something. So yeah, okay, next colour, we're going to be doing a bit of the X here. So this video will come up about 3 o'clock in the morning. So that'd be perfect for you guys in America, depending on the time difference. Because I think because our clocks have gone forward, you're 5 hours behind the UK now. Because if I remember rightly, if we're back an hour, you're in front of our hour, something like that. Linda can confirm, she's the expert. But I believe it's, well, you know what, let's just ask Alexa. Alexa, how back, no,
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I don't know how to ask it. Alexa, yeah, okay. Alexa, how many hours behind the UK is America?
From worlddata.info. The time in New York is Eastern Standard Time, EST, which is currently 5 hours behind.
Yeah,
London.
so roughly 5 hours. I mean, obviously that's New York, but I think America has different time zones based on what part of America you're in. I think Texas is different to most places. Oregon maybe, I don't know. But I was debating about doing that zebra bag today, but I really, really want to save that for when I do another zoo theme. But I don't as of yet know when that's going to be, because it originally was supposed to be in June this year, but I haven't done a beach theme for a couple of years now. So I did one, and then we moved to like, I think at one point it was Harry, and then like Harry Potter. Then we moved to like beach themes. No, we did do like a brief zoo theme, did we? I can't remember, but I've not done a beach theme for a while, so I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna do a beach theme. Now, as I said, normally I do drag that into July as well, but I'm not entirely sure whether I will do that or not, but yeah. It's been ages since I did like another whip and chat. I very rarely get time to do more than one whip and chat. So in my old job that I was in, we only ever did 10 till 2. It was a very strange shift. Like, even if you was full-time, it was always 10 till 2. So bit strange really, but there you go. But that's how long the service was open for. So yeah, the job I'm in now, it's obviously longer hours because I do like 8 till 5, so it's like more hours, which cuts into diamond painting. But you know, I don't mind. It's what it is. We have to get on with it, don't we? So okay, yeah, let's do a bit of this tea now. So yeah, what I tend to do is, if it's like a partial, so for example this would be a partial because it's not drilled all around the edge, I tend to work on one colour at a time. I probably say this half a dozen times, but yeah. Okay, where we go now? I can't wait to get into this lovely sort of pink area. It's going to be quite nice. Is that on full capacity? I'm going to cover it in a minute so you can't see. Yeah. And then tomorrow, I don't work, so I don't actually know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I haven't planned anything, so I definitely know I'm not going over to see Teddy, because he normally goes on the Friday and then he comes back on sometimes the Sunday or the Monday. So I was like, well, do you know what, I might see him Sunday then. But either one of the days, either Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to have to go and get, as I said earlier, I've got a few things I need to pick up. So yeah, I've got to order some more Werville's original popcorn as well, because I always have that popcorn. It's lovely. It's $2.50 on Amazon, but I always have that on Saturdays. It's just nice to have like a snack with either a film or like Britain's Got Talent. So yeah. Oh, that's what I've got to do. I've got to cut my beard because it's getting a bit like irritating now, so I need to sort that out. What we got next? Oh, blimey, is that the only got a few of these D's? Wow, it's interesting. So lots of reds, pinks, very nice colours in this one, Sharon. I've seen these trays on Amazon. I quite like the look of, and they're like the ones that Sharon got me with the art dot, you know, with the closable lids. So I might get them. I can never have, it's so strange, like I never used to need trays so badly. I used to get so fed up with keep getting green trays, and I don't get rid of them. I like to, I don't like to chuck things away that I feel can be useful. So sometimes I'll use them for like paint pots if I'm painting things, or glue pots. I'm actually thinking, once I finish these, I'm actually thinking of using that pot as like a little, you know, like a diamond painting storage pot for like spare drills. Yeah, I don't really want jars everywhere. I used to do jars all the time, but yeah, I sort of want to, I don't do that anymore because like it just got like so much space, like, and I'm actually struggling for space now. I keep buying and buying and buying these paintings, and it's just bloody diamond paint files all the time. Like, I've got 4 and it's took up so much room already. So, but you can't, it's an addiction. With diamond painting, you're addicted to it. You can't stop. So I definitely have the diamond painting bug. This is quite a nice colour. It's sort of like a, I don't know, like an apricot maybe, butterscotch. It's quite nice. Oh yeah, I haven't had, I don't think I've ever tried blancmange, but I love butterscotch Angel Delight. Oh yes, with sprinkles on as well. That is like so nice. So yeah, it's quite good really. Do you know, I'm so pleased I started this because it just, you know, this sort of gets me a head start from tomorrow. So I'm actually feeling quite tired actually. It's oh bum, yes, that's what I've got to do tomorrow. I've got the doctors, ain't I? Oh no. And it's a bloody early one as well. Like, oh man, I totally forgot about that, which means I'm gonna have to set the alarm to get up then. Oh. The thing is with doctors is they don't like you keep cancelling, because you can actually get deregistered from their surgery if you keep constantly cancelling without what they think is a valid reason. So I best not cancel it. I've never really understood that. Like, why are they so fussy if you cancel it? Yes, okay, it may be wasting doctors' time, but you know, where's the flexibility if like you generally can't make it? Like, I think you can cancel it if you give them like 2 days notice, but I always give them like plenty of notice. But it'd be so much nicer if she could have just give it to reception, but for some reason she wants to have a chat with me first. So yeah. Oh my god, what the hell is that doing in there? I bought these from Temu and they're supposed to be like brushes for cleaning. You know where your charger goes in your phone, like that little port section thing. So, oh, we got a bit of like a dark blue in this, what I like to call the Killer Wow colour. I think Pam's got a lot of them Killer Wow paintings. I've definitely got one because it was jumping out of the water, so I'm definitely going to have to get that. Yeah. How are we doing for time? 28 minutes, lovely. I freed up a lot of room on my phone because last night iPhone was saying that I needed to install an update and it just would not let me install it because there was not enough room. I deleted so much like of the filmings I've already filmed, and I always make backup copies as well in case I've accidentally deleted it, and I cleared loads of it, still wouldn't have it. So in the end I decided, right, I'm going to have to take some apps off, let it install, and then reinstall the apps, and yeah, eventually uploaded. But I found a couple of you know, the Christmas painting that we did of Santa Claus, I found a few of them on there, so I must have forgot to upload them, because I'll always film, upload and take it off so that I know I've got room for the next video. But yes, I'm actually filming with the iPhone because my Pixel is playing up at the moment. It's for some reason it's just not charging properly, and yesterday it was doing like turning itself on, then off, then on, then off, and I thought, what the hell is going on? So I just left it unplugged for a while, and then it sorted itself out. But today it's been stuck. I've been charging it for like an hour, and it's been stuck on like 6% and not charging. So I know there's a fault in the kitchen because the plug doesn't work where the washing machine is. So I don't know whether that's affecting like why it's not charging properly, because all the other plugs work, but it could be like that's the reason. So yeah, but it's just so strange because yesterday it was like in this weird sort of like turning off and on sort of thing, and then it charged perfectly. So, and the battery's not, you know, there's nothing wrong with the battery, because if there was something wrong with the battery, when you charge your phone to full capacity, it would die within about, I don't know, 10 minutes, it'll be flat again. So it isn't that. So the cable's not, it's nothing wrong with the cable either. So just, I think the phone's having a mad 5 minutes. Also as well, what can actually like damage your battery is, say like you charged it for like 20% so that you could get to the shop to pay for something and come back. If you keep doing short, like charge it for like 20%, then take it off, and then charge it for like 40%, then take it off, that's what damages it. So you have to like charge it to full battery to sort of keep its health, sort of thing. iPhone batteries, like, it doesn't matter how many batteries, like how many different models they bring out, their batteries are crap, absolutely crap. Like this phone that I'm filming on, I bought that like over a year ago, and already it's at like 87% degradation or whatever they call it. So I need a drink. Oh man. Oh, lovely. That is good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Right. Oh, we got Q. Have we got a Q? Don't think we do. A. There's no A. Lovely. So I reckon, have we got a 5? Yes, we do. Lovely. That's that pink section. This is split between 6 and 5, so obviously just be careful with that. I think this is going to turn out lovely, Sharon. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is probably for the last 3 days, because we're on the 29th at the time of recording this. The time is 1941, and we are whizzing ourselves away on this. So I'm probably going to do like a double. There'll be one tomorrow as well, probably, and then Saturday and Sunday. We just need to like a few extra slots just to get so much done. I'm probably going to work on the art dot again tomorrow. So yeah. I was like so like hot earlier, like because hoovering, like you've got the heat from the hoover, so it makes you like all sweaty and stuff. So literally had a shower before, like after that I thought I'll do the hoovering then have a shower. I've sometimes done it back to front, like had the shower and then like by the time you've done all the cleaning you're all like hot and bothered again. So I thought I'll do all the hoovering, then I'll jump in the shower, and it was quite refreshing, you know, and all nice and cool again. And then I've come into here, do this, and then after this I'll better start dinner because it's coming up to 7:45 now, so won't be long before the news is on. Oh my god, right, they've been talking about this bloody Liverpool thing for the last 3 days. Like, why do they have to keep repeating the same crap? Like, we already know something's happened in Liverpool. You don't have to keep like updating us every single day. Like, it's so frustrating. Like, as I've said in the past, it's like they pick a topic and then they talk about that topic for like weeks on end. So it's just really annoying. But it's something to do with something happened in Liverpool, and this like car was like driving into people. So apparently loads of people got hurt and stuff. But they're now saying that they are supposed to be like trying to like verify sort of what happened, because they use a thing called BBC Verify. So yeah, or maybe we're saving the Hoover for like a Christmas present, but I'd very much doubt it, because I would have got it last year if that was the case. But the thing is with my brother is like it's the lack of communication. Like, I can't wait forever. If you got me one, you should have said like you got me one and then give it to me. Like, why make me wait and wait and wait? Do you see what I mean? So I was like, no, I don't think I think you're telling me porkies somehow. So I'm just going to get one anyway, so yeah. I need to get some more wax melts as well. Run out of them. I don't really like wax melts. I only bought one because like Linda got me onto them, but the problem is with the wax melt, it's not like a candle where it just burns like all the way down. With wax melts, it burns so quick, and then you've just got like this solid piece of wax that you can't really do nothing with, because if you keep like putting new candles underneath the wax burner, like you're just melting the same like wax all the time. So the smell seems to like vanish after you've used the first like melt it down sort of thing. So yeah. Righty ho. Just gonna log off my computer because it's I'm gonna start dinner in a minute, so let me just log off here. Let's shut that down, and that can be done. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so yeah, I thought after this I'll do some like catch up on YouTube in here, and it's getting dark now, so like you get patches where it's like overcast and it like makes the daylight go quicker, but then some days it's like really bright, so I won't be doing any YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube in the kitchen because I'm either like kitting up watching it, or I'm cooking dinner, or I'm washing up listening to it, you know. I spend most of my time in the kitchen because I'm always like doing things in the kitchen. Like if it ain't washing up, it's like kitting up. If I ain't kitting up, I'm like opening packages. If I'm not opening packages, I'm doing like prepping for stuff, you know. So yeah. Whoops. Oh, don't know why, but I just feel like really hot today. It's not even hot. I've had to put the fan back on, but my face is just like constantly hot all the time. And I'm not ill, so I don't know why I just feel like so hot all the time. Kind of wish I didn't have to go to the doctors now. It's like I totally forgot I've got to go there. It's just so frustrating. And then I've got to walk up like 4 flights of stairs because my surgery has like an upstairs section, so you get people on the ground floor that see the doctors down there, and then I've got my doctor upstairs. So it's like, and the ceiling creaks, like when you're like in reception, you can hear people walking up the stairs, and it's all like creaking and stuff. You actually walk up it and you think like, am I going to come through the ceiling or I like this pink and red going on here. All this, you know, it's like a peachy colour. This is lovely. Hannah's doing a bird theme at the moment. She seems to be working on a lot of birdies. That's her favourite. I was supposed to be doing something for the craft channel today, because I've got this thing from Vinted which I've never attempted before, so it can either go one way and it goes all good, or the other way it goes all bad and we get like it's like gone completely wrong and I'll have to like put it in the bin. But yeah, I'm planning to film that tomorrow, so I'll try and sort that tomorrow. Maybe it's because I've not took my Ramapro off, because I normally take that at 7 as well, so... Oh my god, earlier I was like hoovering and this like little money spider came up, crawling up my t-shirt, and I was like, oh my god, like where the hell? Like, I can be hoovering and then just like one randomly appears. Like, I don't know how they get in the room, because it's just so frustrating. My mum had a spider once and it crawled it. She put it up the hoover and it crawled out the end of the hoover, and she was like, I'll just hoover that up. And oh my god, we've had this like tiny spider that lives in the downstairs toilet at my mum's, because we have 2 toilets there. There's one upstairs and one downstairs. And every night you go in there and it sort of like stands like on the ceiling waiting to catch something. And then during the day it sort of hides around the back of the pipe. And you never see it. You don't see it all day until night time. And then I went in there the other day because I need to go to the toilet, and I saw this like black blob thing on the windowsill, and I was like, what is that? And it turns out it's the spider that was hanging from the top of the ceiling. So where it's been in there so long, it's just died. Because what will happen is when a spider dies, it lies on its back and their legs fold inwards as if they're touching their belly. So it was like that, and I was like, yeah, that's dead. So I'm quite relieved about that, because there is no way I'm going for a shit with a spider hanging from the ceiling. That is not happening. So I did ask my mum to get rid of it, because my mum will pick them up. Like, I don't know how you will not catch me doing that. And me and my sister scream when we see spiders. We just don't like them. They're horrible things. And my sister will go like, she'll be in her room and she sees one, but she'll be like, quick, can you get it out? Can you get it out? And she won't go to sleep until that's been removed from her room. So yeah, it's so someone's got to go in there with like a tissue and try and get it off the windowsill now. I haven't actually, like, I very rarely, like, if like I'm in the bottom toilet, like I have to be really quick because I'm frightened that it will like just crawl down. Oh Jesus. Oh, getting there. Oh, lovely. I need to get some more milk tomorrow because I've run out. No, I don't. I've got the milkman. Oh yes, totally forgot about that. On the 6th of June, they're all going to Butlins, so, you know, when you're like, quick, hurry up, go, you know, clear off. So that probably means I'll have to be on dog duty, covering Molly until, because my mum will be back to work till like 10 o'clock at night, because she's got a week off at the moment. So, there's no one for like Molly, so I'll have to do it. Because for some apparent reason, I don't get invited. So, as I said, I helped him out one time when Victoria let him down, and he lost a lot of money from it, because you won't get a refund. I think they partial refund it, but they won't give you the full cost back. And like an idiot, I said, yes, I'll help you out, I'll come along. And yeah, because with a family break, it's complicated. With a family break, you cannot go on your own. With an adult weekend, they do solo trips. So if you wanted to book a holiday for yourself, you can go along to that. But with family breaks, you have to have someone with you on that family break. So you can't just go by yourself. It has to be either a friend or a family member. So yeah, he probably wouldn't have been able to go if I didn't go. And then ever since then, he's never like... Because back then my brother was with Victoria, and because they've split up, he's like sort of like back with George again sort of thing, because they weren't speaking for like months, because like he was blaming Victoria about the holiday, and technically it was her fault because she didn't let the you know, didn't let him know what dates like she could get off from work or whatever it was. But yeah, so I feel like I've been used sort of thing. So the moral to that is, don't help that person again if Like, because I just feel like he gets what he wants from me, and then he just shuts you off. You know, he's sort of like, do you see what I mean? You know. And then we were discussing this at the table, and he was like, well, it's because you don't dress up. You know, why do I need to dress up? Yes, they do fancy dress there. They actually do fancy dress, but why do I have to be forced to dress up if I don't want to? Do you see what I mean? That's where the controlling part comes from. So he's quite a controlling person. So it's like his way or the no way. So yeah, but it is what it is, you know. I'd like to have a break because I don't really, you know, get much of a holiday, but it's what it is. I think the only time I've been battling, because I took a 7-year break purely because I got so fed up with keep doing the same stuff. Like every time you go, it doesn't matter what time of year, they do the same shows all throughout the year, and then like the next year they'll change it and do them shows all throughout the year. Like there's nothing fresh. The only time you will get something fresh is you know, perhaps an act can't make it and they change it, but the only time I've been was like to help him out, and then he did like a birthday one. But you know, I'll always be grateful for that. But now he's got George back on side, he don't want to know me, sort of thing. So like he'll come round to my sister, my mum's. He hasn't texted me since the 28th of April. And he'll come round to my mum's and then like randomly talk to you, and then the minute you've gone home, or the minute like he's gone home, he blanks you again. Like, I don't understand it. I really don't. Like, if you can't be bothered to text, then don't talk to me at all. It's as simple as that. Like, it's like he puts on some sort of act. So I've just decided to, like, you know, don't bother anymore. And then like he randomly sent me a photo the other day, but it's probably only because we had the birthday party. But you know, this I'll just remember it on his birthday when he wants me at his birthday, and I'll be like, no, sorry, I'm busy. Because I actually have no plans to visit him on his birthday. Like, if you can't include me in things all year round, then why should I be there for your birthday? You know, I know they say like put your differences aside and stuff, but I can't. You know, it's, you're all having fun, going out, you know, having holidays and all these. I've never known someone to afford so much holidays. Like, I don't know how he does it. I really don't, because it's like £400 a time. And yes, he works nights, but like, how in the world do you have all that money to go nearly every other month? Like, it just, I'll never get my head around that. So we've done number 5. Sorry if it sounds a bit negative, but whipping chats can go, like, you'll talk about absolutely anything. So sometimes it's a bit negative, sometimes it's a bit positive, but I don't know where my number 6 has gone. So I think I'm probably going to cut that session short today. I've done quite a lot this evening. So yeah, so tomorrow you'll have your unboxing, which is going to be probably about 10 o'clock or 7, whenever I can be bothered to put it up. I used to schedule them, but sometimes they have to be edited and it takes ages, so that's why you sometimes get them at 11. But yeah, oh, wrong way again. So what we'll do is we'll put a bit of washing on that. I got this tape from Temu. It's really nice and thick, nice big roll, which is a surprise because they normally do like really like thin rolls. I mean, this one here I think came from, yeah, this one came from Temu. You see how thin it is, and I've only used like a piece of that, so I suppose it depends on the seller, but yeah, that's what it is. So that's that done. 3, 2, 1, bosh. Look at that. Very dark colours in this, isn't it? It's dark looking through the camera, but when you're doing it on the mat, it looks much brighter. But yeah, that's looking nice, and it won't take long before that one's done. So yeah, perhaps tomorrow we'll do a bit more of getting this M drill put in, and then we can fill up all this, because we got quite a lot to do with that. I temporarily paused that because I was trying to find these, and I've now found that, which was on my coffee table. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Always tap that notification bell so that you can be alerted as and when a video pops up on the channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It's totally free of charge. And yeah, so until then, once again, thank you very much to Sharon for very kindly sending me these. I'm really enjoying working on them. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye, guys.